Hello, everybody. How are you? If you can hear me, please type I can hear you. It seems we're experiencing some technical difficulties here, but if there's anybody who's currently watching from the audience, please tell me, type in the comment section, I can hear you if you can hear me. Yes, while we wait for more people to join the call. While we wait for more people to join the call, those of you who are watching, please like and share this broadcast so that everybody would know that we are streaming live. If you can hear me from wherever you are, please type I can hear you in the comment section. Okay. So we're just waiting for a few more seconds for more people to join the call. All right, we're live. Hello, I can see you. Thank you for joining this live broadcast. Please, if you can hear me from wherever you are, just type I can hear you so that I'll be sure I'm not talking to myself. Okay, let's see. All right, let's get going. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another beautiful episode of the Morale Booster with Dr. John Ughulu. The Morale Booster is a platform for entrepreneurs, career professionals, leaders, and the general public to give back to the society through coaching and mentoring. This program is currently being sponsored by Main Seed Consulting Group, LLC. And for bookings, adverts, or sponsorship inquiries, please send an email to John Ughulu, john@mainseedconsulting.com. Our website is currently being displayed on the screen. You can always visit our website. If you can hear me, please type I can hear you. I just want to be sure that I'm not speaking to myself. Before I introduce our very great guest for today, I want you to please like and share this broadcast. Like and share this broadcast because there is definitely someone out there who has been waiting for a lifetime to hear this message. Like and share this broadcast. So today, our guest is all the way from the central side of the United States. Her name is Beverly Johnson. She is known as the uncommon Flexitarian because of her staunch belief that there is no such thing as a one-size-fits-all plant-based lifestyle. For over 33 years as a registered nurse, she has assisted numerous individuals and families face their most challenging health crises through plant nutrition. Now she speaks to audiences all over the United States about the 3 keys to human health and wellness and how they benefit us in body, soul, and spirit. In today's message, from Crisis to Canaan, an expert from her soon-to-be published book, Wealth is a River, Beverly Cherelle speaks on the importance of perseverance while on the way to goal achievement. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I want you all to join me to welcome to this great stage no other person but the great woman, Beverly Cherelle Johnson. Beverly, thank you for joining me on this program.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much. So happy, so honored to be a guest on your program. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. And thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to, joining us and coming over to share your story. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Beverly, you are a motivational speaker, and I know you've been doing this for some time now. How do you feel when you speak to people and they feel blessed by what you have to say?
It gives me such a sense of accomplishment. The fact that anything that I say can impact the lives of others and help them not only to get to the next level in their life, but it can help them in the situation in which they are currently experiencing. That is a feeling that is almost indescribable. It just warms my heart. It really humbles me. It really
Oh,
humbles
that's great. I love that. There's no better feeling than you knowing that you are impacting people positively. That's great. And keep doing what you do.
Thank you.
You are an abode of greatness. Keep shining your light, Beverly. Okay, so that takes me to my next question. You were at the Speak to Impact Summit, and I must tell you, for those who are listening to this program, Beverly is a phenomenal speaker. I had the opportunity of sharing the stage with her. This woman is very impactful. Now, Beverly, what do you think about, what are your thoughts about the Speak to Impact program?
Speak to Impact is a program that you must duplicate. You have to duplicate this worldwide. It gives such a platform for beginning speakers, even speakers that have tons and tons of experience. It brings a commonality, not only to give beginning speakers a platform to speak, but it brings that commonality, reminding all of us why we are doing what we're doing. It's not about the money, it's about the mission. It's always about your mission. And if your mission isn't touching lives, what are you really doing? Speak to Impact really grounds you in that root to remind you of why you're doing what you are doing. And I'm telling you, like boughs on the tree, sir, this has got to grow and it's got to go all over the world. Such a wonderful experience to be a part of it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. That was awesome. I really appreciate that. Now, for those of you who are listening to this program, Speak to Impact is a platform that gives speakers the opportunity to impact lives. It could be new speakers, it could be old speakers. The whole idea is to be in a community of like-minded people who would always inspire and motivate you. Speakers with a ton of experience will be there to, they're always there to also motivate those who are just starting, right? It's a community, it's a network. So if you have the opportunity to be part of that event, please, I urge you, I encourage you to sign up. All right. So thank you so much, Beverly. So now, Beverly, I know you love to speak and motivate people. Do you see yourself doing this for another 5 to 10, 15, 20 years, or till till God calls?
Oh yes, until God calls. I've always seen myself as a speaker. As a small child, I did not know you could do this for a living. And when I was introduced to the idea, and it was introduced to me by family members, because the only person who I saw speaking was Les Brown, and Mr. Les Brown was a politician. Therefore, my thoughts were, if you're going to speak, you must be a politician.
Wow.
See, so when people told me, no, you can actually do this for a living, I felt a peace that we say passes all understanding. I knew that was for me. And I will do this. I have been trying to find ways in which to incorporate it in God's timing.
Yeah.
Now I'm here.
Right.
And the message is, though it's still unfolding, there's a lot of foundation there that
Yeah.
I can use.
Right. That's right. You know, what you just said is a great story, and that story resonates with me as well. You know, I used to be so shy. I never knew there was a career path for
Yes.
public speaking. You know, I was only used to preachers, right? And I never wanted to be a preacher. But when I discovered this, immediately I accepted it. And what I've come to realize is that it automatically removes you from the crowd. Like, you know, before I became a speaker, I used to be that person who wants to be at the back of the room, you know. But right now, the fact that I understand and know how to speak, it always moves me from the back of the room to the front of the room, from under the table to top of the table. Am I right about that?
Oh yes, most definitely. You are noticed. People always tell me you're noticed by how you speak, how you present yourself. People are always evaluating what you're saying out of your mouth. That's why it's so important that we watch what we say and how we say what we say.
Right. That's great. That's great. Thank you so much for, you know, bringing up that story. For those who are listening to this program, if you've always wanted to become a speaker, or if you are a shy person, Bev and I just want you to know that it is possible for you to transition from shyness to public speaking.
Oh,
You just
yeah.
have to be in the right community, in the right network of people, and that can happen. Am I right, Bev?
Oh, that is absolutely right. Being in the right community. And you know when you're in the right community because people around you energize you. When you're energized by the people around you, that's your community.
Yeah.
Now, as long as that community is pushing you toward greatness, that's the community you need to be in. And a community such as Speak to Impact, there's nothing but great minds, great encouragement, great networking. You see mannerisms, you notice tonality, you notice different speaking styles. Some people are very energetic, others are more calm and laid back, but you get a chance to see all of this, and it also helps you incorporate your own style. So
Right.
speaking is a very personal thing. You don't have to be like someone else, and that's what I love about speaking. It
Yeah.
is very individualized, it's very personal, and you can craft your own way through it. And your greatness shines through, and you're always touching someone. You're always touching, impacting.
That's the keyword. You are always touching someone, whether you speak slowly or you speak at a medium tone or you speak at a very fast pace,
Yes.
focusing on the message. And when you get the message right, you would always impact someone. So thank you for reassuring those people who are, you know, listening to this program. Now let's go to you now, Beverly. So I see you are a registered nurse.
Yes, sir.
Do you still practice?
No, I do not actively practice. I do keep my licensure up, and only because I had to make a decision when life throws you, curves. You have to make a decision. Am I going to continue along this path, or am I going to, pivot and go along another path? And nursing has provided me a wonderful living. I'm able to touch many, many lives through nursing, and there's so much more I could do in nursing. But I decided to keep my license active so that I can continue to help others in health and wellness, but to switch from the more formal clinician type of area where I'm in the hospital, in the clinic, or on a medical team, and just do more speaking about health and wellness.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. So now that will take us into your health and wellness part. So can you please tell us what you do? Because, you know, there are a lot of nurses out there who would want to branch off to become entrepreneurs, but they just feel there's nothing out there for them to do in terms of entrepreneurship. So talk to us about your health and wellness. What was it all about? What do you do? Do you sell products? Just talk.
Okay. Well, I first started out in health and wellness by speaking to people about eating better, eating healthier, and not just going with any fad that's out there. Start with what's in your refrigerator.
Right.
Start evaluating what you're doing by what you're commonly eating. And just one step at a time, just gradually increase increase your sources of better nutrition right then and there. So that's where I started. And then I went from that to fast forward several years where I began a Facebook group. I have right now a private Facebook group by the name of Eat What. And Eat What talks about many USDA and FDA food safety and health concerns, but we also give you concrete solutions to build your immunity and your overall health. And I always tell people, when you look good, when you feel good, you have a more positive outlook on life.
That's true.
That's basically what I do. And I do help people with decisions about making meal plans and things such as that as well.
Okay, that's great. So for those people who are in the nursing practice and thinking of what type of entrepreneurship or business that you can do, you can always reach out to Beverly. She has a ton of experience as a nurse, and reach out to her. She can share the strategies that helped her transition from nursing to becoming an entrepreneur also in that area. All right. Am I right, Beverly? Can they reach out?
That is right. Yes, that most definitely. Some of the other things I do along the line of health and wellness. Yes, I do. I am a part of a distributorship with two different companies. And yes, that is another great way to start. If you like to do health and wellness through supplements, wonderful. Find a community and I can definitely help you find one. You don't have to choose the same ones that I am with, but I can definitely help you find the ones that resonate with you. Great. And through that avenue, you can definitely become an entrepreneur, be more independent in your financial life and your personal life. And you'll enjoy life a whole lot more. Tell me.
Oh, yes. So just in case, for you who's listening, or that nurse or that medical practitioner, I want you all to also know that Beverly is a strategist. So she can work with you. She can provide plans for you on how you can do that transition. When you have a mentor, you have a coach, it helps you avoid those mistakes that you ought to have made if you were going on that journey alone. Am I right, Beverly?
Yes, you are absolutely correct. One thing that I have learned throughout my lifetime, if you haven't done it before, you need a coach. You just basically need a coach. You need a mentor. You need someone to help guide you along the way. Now, you might have several coaches for different areas of your life, and that's okay. It's all right to switch from coach to coach as long as you're growing in the direction and in the goals that in which you're seeking. But if you haven't been there before, you're at the point you point on where you are and you can see the ending, but that middle part, you need a coach.
Oh, yes.
That's just it.
Yes. As true as that could be, it took me years to figure that out. Right? I was always struggling. But when I figured it out, immediately I had a coach. My life changed.
Yes.
Things changed completely. And there's still so many people out there who think they know, but they don't know.
Yeah.
And when you tell them go get a coach, they'll say, what can a coach tell me? I already know. No. No.
That's right. That's right.
So if you're looking into getting the health and wellness sector, Beverly can guide you. If you are a nurse who's thinking of just, gravitating towards entrepreneurship, but you are confused, you are stuck, you don't know how to make that happen,
Yes.
Beverly can also help you.
That's
all right. Yes.
That is absolutely right.
Yeah, thank you so much. So now this takes me to my next question for you. Do you have a published book?
Not yet. My book, Wealth is a River, is soon to come out by the end of this year. And it will give a lot of insight about health, about wealth, about happiness, and how all of these things incorporate into our lives. A lot of people think about wealth as only money. And that is such a misconception. And when you stop focusing on just that one item, is I have to get more money, I got to get more money, you realize how much wealth is all around you, and how when you are in the right frame of mind, and when you are thinking along the right path, and that includes having a community of like-minded people, all of the wealth flows right to you.
True. That's correct. I concur. And for those who are listening, that's how it is. All right. Just know that this message you're listening to right now can bless someone. So I encourage everybody to please like and share this broadcast. Like and share this broadcast, because there's somebody out there who needs to hear this. There's one nurse who is stuck, who's thinking of how to become an entrepreneur. There is one doctor who is thinking, I've spoken with doctors who think there's nothing in the entrepreneurship world for them. They are stuck. These are experienced doctors.
Wow.
They want to do something different, but they just feel that what they have learned cannot be converted. So if you know that kind of person, if you are that person, this message has been directed specifically to you.
Yes.
Just reach out to Bev and she would work with you. She would help you move from where you are to where you want to be.
That's right. All right?
Yes. Right. Yeah. So Bev, we're just trying to get out of a pandemic now. Right? We know the level of depression has increased worldwide. The level of anxiety has increased. Right? I know you are not a therapist.
No.
Yeah, I just want to do a full disclosure. You're not a therapist. With the increase in depression, the level of depression and the level of anxiety, what's just your candid advice or suggestion for those people who are listening to this program now?
Sure. I get asked that all the time. So thank you for asking. One thing that we must realize now, this is a global thing. This is the pandemic, and majority of us have not seen this before. The first thing you have to do is just get centered in yourself. This too shall pass. That's one thing you have to realize. This too shall pass. Calm yourself. If it's something you have not approached, if it's something you have not seen, there is an answer. There is an answer. So first of all, stay calm, get centered within yourself, look for answers. But that's one thing I've noticed in any crisis situation, and this pandemic is the same as any other crisis. It's just blown up. What this is that this is concentrated information that tells us that something has already changed. Now we can get with that change, or we can stand back on the sidelines and say, no, I'll wait for something else. But what you should do is to recognize that there's a change going on. It has already occurred, and you need to go in the flow of that change. Now, crisis does not always have to be negative. It can be positive. And your perspective on the crisis, whether it's a pandemic or something personally that you're going through, Your perspective weighs so heavily on your outcome. Now, if you're going into a crisis thinking that I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to be able to do well, then that is your outcome. That's what you're speaking. And what you're speaking, you will see the results of that. So get in your mind, set your mindset upon success, that no matter what is going on, this too shall pass, and I will come through it like pure gold. I will come through it successfully. I will come through it on top. Now, you may have to pivot. You might have to get rid of some things. You might have to reshape the way you're doing some things. But as long as your focus is still on your goal, I always remind people that no path is always a straight line. It has bends and turns. So as long as your focus is still on that end goal, you're going to get there. Frame your mindset and take courage. It takes courage to succeed. It's so easy that you can just sit on the sidelines and do nothing, or sit on the couch and do nothing, or complain about others who are doing something, and you're really angry with yourself because you're not doing anything. Take courage. It takes courage to succeed. Take that step. It's a mindset change. It's a mindset perspective, and you can do it. This too shall pass.
Yes. Yes. If you are listening, those are powerful words. She said, this too shall pass. So basically, there is nothing that goes up that wouldn't come down, right? These too shall pass. No matter what you're going through, these too shall pass. It is only a phase in life.
That's right. That's right.
Focus on your goals.
That's
Occupy
right.
your mind with things that would help you become productive.
Yes. Yes.
During this
And you know,
pandemic, yes. Go
oh,
ahead.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I just wanted to interject. Everyone takes shots at the people who are going somewhere.
Yes.
Everyone takes shots at the people who are going somewhere. Nobody worries about the people who are lying down like, nah, I'm not going to be bothered. They're going to take shots at you because you are focused, because you have the right perspective, because you have a community of people around you who are encouraging, impacting your life, and pulling you toward your destiny.
Right.
So it takes courage. This is not an easy road. I would never tell anyone it's easy, but it is rewarding. It is rewarding. Once you get to that end, you're like, I'm glad I persevered.
Yes.
It's a mindset.
Mindset. Everything revolves around the mindset.
Everything.
Yeah, that's why Louis Pugh said there is nothing more powerful than a made-up mind.
Yes.
So when your mind is made up to rise above challenges, you will definitely rise above those challenges.
Yes.
Yes. Those are powerful. Thank you so much, Beverly. Let's see. We have people saying hi to you.
Oh,
Let's go to messages. We see Sherry. Sherry said, yes, she's very powerful. Go, Beverly.
Hello, woman of God. How are you? Oh, God bless you. God bless you.
Yeah, then we have who else? Yvonka. Yvonka said, yes, everyone takes shot at people who are going somewhere.
Yes, another powerful woman of God. Yes. Thank you so much, woman of God. God bless you as well.
Thank you. You know, you just touched so many people right now.
Oh God.
So yeah, on the back end, I know that what you have just said will get to thousands and thousands and thousands of people.
Okay.
We see that on the back end. So what you are here to do today was not by accident. It is intentional. This day, this minute, this moment was created for you to come and impact someone out there. Yes. And please, those of you who are listening to this program, we are not saying you should give us any money. Just
Oh,
do us one favor, do the universe one favor of sharing this broadcast
yes.
on your social media page. Share it, because there's somebody on your contact list who has been waiting for a lifetime to hear this message that would help them become unstuck, that would help them transition from where they are to where they want to be. That's all we want you to do. Don't give us money. Like and share this broadcast.
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Beverly.
Oh,
Yes, I know you have a lot of things to do. It's weekend. Yeah, so before I let you go, I want you to just give some words of encouragement to that healthcare professional
hmm.
who is stuck right now, who
Okay.
thinks he or she cannot transition from their employment into entrepreneurship.
Of course. Of course. So glad to do so. First of all, you must realize that you can do this. You're already doing it. You're just not recognizing what you are doing. Every time you touch a hand, every time you give an encouraging word, every time you're basically just encouraging others, however you're doing it, you're already healing. You're already giving words of wisdom. You're already helping. That's a ministry. That's a business. So many people need help. So many people need encouragement. You just don't realize it, and you're surrounded by people like, well, I don't really matter. No, you matter. You matter so much. And if it were not for you, that individual whose life that you just touched would not be able to make it. Now, it's not easy. It is not easy. I would never tell anyone that it is. I remember long days and long nights. I remember short staffing. I remember all of this. But you take that energy, you take that perseverance that you have built and that you are continuing to build, and pay it forward and create a business out of that, out of your love, out of your care, out of your concern. Get a mentor, get a coach, surround yourself with people who think like you. It doesn't happen overnight, but you can start right now.
That's right. Thank you so much. Get yourself a coach, get yourself a strategist, get yourself a mentor. Now, I want you all to know that there's a difference between a mentor and a coach.
Yes.
But Beverly, right here, wears both hats. She has transitioned from the healthcare to entrepreneurship, so she can mentor you on the strategies. She
Yes.
has the tools required by coaches through neuro-linguistic programming to help you identify those things you really need to do, how to get unstuck. She has that. So you have in Beverly a coach and a mentor. She's a one-stop shop for your dreams, for your visions. She's a minister of God.
Thank you. God
Yes,
bless.
yes. So you have an experienced person here. So how can people reach out to you, Beverly? I
Of
know you're on
course.
Facebook, right?
Yes, yes. You may reach me on Facebook, Linktree/Beverly Cherelle. You can reach me there. You can always direct message me at Beverly Cherelle Johnson. Cherelle is spelled Cherelle. You can always reach me at Better Living with Plants at gmail.com. That's Better Living with Plants at gmail.com.
That's great. Thank you so much. So, listeners, Beverly is on Facebook. So you can just search using her name. And for those of you who are watching the replay, just type hashtag replay. And that way we would know how to answer your questions. All right. Feel
Yes.
free. You can always rewind. You can always rewatch this thing. Her name is currently being displayed on the screen. Search for her on Facebook, add her as a friend, reach out to her, send her a DM.
Yes.
Yeah, she's created to help you get unstuck. And if you're looking for a motivational speaker for your event, for your organization, for your, religious group, she's a powerful speaker. She can inspire and motivate your crowd. All right. So thank you so much, Beverly, for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know we all have to get back to our families and work and weekend activities. So until next time, everybody, Beverly, have a wonderful day.
You too. God bless.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Like and share.